site here on the side of Acend. Well, actually, they're going to be able to avoid this owl drone here, but cNed just going to take first contact deals with Defo immediately.
Yeah, a little bit of a return fire from Sheydos, but it's quick and it's Acend really sending a stark message to begin with. 2 quick kills and you lose out on Defo and Sheydos. 2 big instigators on this attacking side. So now looking at what's left, Nats, Redgar, Chronicle. A tough predicament to be presented with, and now a last-minute Aileen. Now the spike is on the way. You can see Nats slowly closing in towards Kiles. Kiles better be aware that he's not so safe, and you can see that paranoia starting to build.
Nats tagged up a little bit, actually going to get a confirmation here, but also going to hear out these steps in spawn. We have to relay that information, so Nats got a lot to deal with here. If they swing together, he's going to get detected here as well. Yeah,
he's going to be noted pretty quickly. Redgar's gone down. Nats is only good for 1. It's on Chronicle now in a 1v4, and it's gone quickly. Acend, hey, let's talk about this now. That's 4 standing, that's confidence building. This is a perfect beginning in map 1.
And again, almost coasting through that. The perfect setup again, anticipating Gambit showing a little presence towards B, and actually the pistol round in particular.
But already going to give away somewhat of the game, trying to play it through elbow, but Sheydos gets a freebie. BONECOLD going to be livid with that. Sheydos going to try and power forward. Yeah, oh, he almost caught Kiles as well. Finest of margins here, but they actually peel away from this.
Feel a bit of pressure, and actually you can see here Chronicle's found some space towards double doors. You're absolutely right, Lauren.
I wonder if audio cues have been heard, maybe even spotting starxo, maybe not, maybe just the intuition kicking in, but he has to facilitate this somewhat, and timing is on his side. They've just about spotted each other. Utility goes down, I think, towards either site or main, so they're aware the hit's going to be leaning this way. They can leave cNed lingering towards that B site, as now Chronicle starts to build through. Lovely work from him. Good spray, no connect, but it's Redgar to find it. So now the site should at least be available enough, and Chronicle not overextend.
The tricky spot here. Hunter's Fury actually going to get sent through from Redgar. He actually found a tag inside back at Halsey did. Kiles will fall. Just Zeek and cNed to try and recover this now.
I don't see Gambit getting overzealous. I don't think they're going to overpeak on this. I think they're going to sit real keen, play this smart, and not give away any opportunities. Just a little jump peek, that's enough. Just to reassure. Positioning! What? Zeek! 2 kills out of nowhere, and suddenly this round becomes a little bit more viable, but time is the biggest problem! Oh my word, Zeek! Is this when you're going to step up and deliver? But it's going to be Chronicle. The bottom line, Zeek! The timing! I don't think he's going to have the time. Surely! Surely! Oh my god! Zeek has just prospect who got picked up and we were waiting to see if he could activate, find that role, and he's found more than that already. And you've got to say, losing a 2v, 5 almost there? That's going to be a tilter for Gambit. Let's see if they can keep that known composure, but Zeek ain't stopping. He's right back at it. Just straight onto Chronicle. He's feeling this game. He's got that hot hand where everything makes sense, but a quick piece in towards the B site. Now, we already know there's one player here. Kiles does find 1, and Defo's none the wiser. He's gone away with murder from this corner. A free little upgrade as well, leaving Nats and Redgar with nothing to do but die, surely. Yeah, Nats is on one side of the map, but look what the spike is.
And unretrievable now. You can see already the body's in place. 4 people here to hold on to it. And again, just Zeek comes through, throws the fragment in, deals with the lockdown. That protects the Viper's pit set up towards A main, forces Gambit's hand in terms of this rotation. They get punished for it. Really nice crossfire from BONECOLD and Kiles. cNed will find Redgar. They have to re-explore, exactly. There's so many like dirty little angles they can find. Nat's actually going to get found with the spike inside. Hauls that.
Oh no, the opportunity might have just slipped through his fingers. He keeps control of it for now. Defo does well to get away with that. That was actually looking very one-sided, but now down to the 3v2. Redgar and Defo still trying to find that spike and build it back through. They're trying to isolate starxo, who's on the stairs. That could be a catch-off, and it is. Good pick from Redgar there, but look who's been waiting the entire time. He kept calm under pressure. BONECOLD being ice cold, and there is cNed. Starts around, ends around, and we carry on. Acend, keep power.
Gambit now.
They have to commit, surely.
They have to.
Doubling back on 30 seconds, you can't do anything about it. So now keep your eye towards the likes of Zeek, who sat towards the corner here. Still has flashes. Kiles can't watch his cross anymore, so he's a little isolated, but Kiles has got a feeling someone's close by. And he's not wrong, and he still gets a surprise on 1. Great trade from Defo. Great clear from Defo. How's he found this little bit of momentum? Nats pushes forward, secures CT. BONECOLD from the backside does at least get 1, but now it's down to 2. cNed and BONECOLD spike Yet to go down. Where is this? Hold on, 5 seconds. cNed just has to live. Nat, can you find the final player? BONECOLD's out of there.
But being proactive towards cave and towards shop, they're clearing that space. They have the information early enough.
Look at the pace change.
To send an extra.
Hold on, they're just going to be hammering the nails into the coffin. BONECOLD with a good start. Nats did at least quell Zeek, but it was an effective trade. BONECOLD's not stopping either. He's seen everything now. He's got so much information to play with. He doesn't have to be worried about this. Redgar can't do much about it. He can maybe stay alive a second longer, but then look at starxo. Again, propping himself up, super close contact on that A-site piece if they fancy it, but putting a lot of faith right now in Kiles, considering that cNed's hit that rotation. On the ladder, BONECOLD, that's 3. Finally handled by Redgar, but a 2v3, where'd you take this?
It will swing back up here. Might even...
Oh, no!
Oh, no, a little bit
He's
of a
had a
fat
nightmare.
finger there.
He's had a nightmare. Look, it's finals, all right? We're all nervous. We saw nothing. We'll move on. Yeah, it's fine. And hello, that's another pixel out of place. So again, these fact-finding missions that Acend wanted to go on are interesting, but as Kiles read this rotation, it's kind of ring-a-ring-a-rosy, right? So you're going to have a really weird position from starxo, and it looks like they've almost flipped sides. Now the ult comes in, so at least should facilitate the point. Oh, he has no idea. Right underneath him, death from above. Gonna find Chronicle, deny the lockdown, invest the ult, and now looks towards the final player. Redgar, what do you have for us? You've been impeccable this event, but you've got to find something here. Give me a reason to believe, because at the moment I'm really not on board. starxo the first to fall, and now the 1v1, it's Kiles! He's just the back line to so many of these rounds.
He really is. And again, you talk about the start of the year. Kiles obviously doing the rounds in terms of agents now coming.
Taking space towards A, but everyone else holding that mid presence. Nat's going to invest the ult. Now starxo knows that he's going to be really on a platter here. Tricky for him to survive. Can he do anything with it? The answer, pretty resoundingly, is no. Gambit with a really nice approach. There's the adjustment from Gambit we were waiting for. It took a little time, but it ain't over yet. cNed and Kiles still hit. He just seen everything. He just sends it in. He gets Redgar, but Defo deals with Kiles, and it's going to be 9-3. Still gets to fall away, but they're going to try and springboard off the back of this. Keep that pace high. Beautiful flash through, completely blind. Still got one on the way down. Defo going to be dragging them down to the grave, and 4 standing for Gambit. This is a shutdown. Acend came in with a bit of a game plan, but it looks like it's been dealt with on all fronts.
Again, the setup is so good to greet this P hit. Almost mimicking Chronicle.
Stunner.
Actually, we'll find the third there. Now, again, things almost level out in terms of the round timeline here. That's big for Acend to kind of stop this momentum. Gambit now have to make the most of this buy round.
Yeah, this is when we talk about highlight rounds, key rounds. This is one of them. And obviously Acend know that as well. They're very aware. Now, Gambit didn't go all that in on that last round. I wasn't eyeing it up too much. They seem to be happy to go in against the 10 rounds that will sit in the pocket of Acend with the mere 5 of their own. But this is where it gets down to the nitty-gritty. We look at the op coming out for Defo. We look at the purchase. It's very robust. They're happy enough. Anything special? It looks pretty much like a kind of tube and your traditional A piece, which does lean towards Defo as being the front man. He's going to find Zeek for free. Looks for a follow-up. There's no one there quite yet. You can see the vision. Just... oh, that got way too close. And Defo's feeling himself here. Pretty brave to be standing like this. What? starxo walks in, makes the site his own, and Acend just bursts through. 5 now alive. Zeek back on his feet. And it's Nats and Chronicle, who don't have much territory in this at all. And already look at that push-up. Kiles taking so much room towards that deep CT side.
Again, they've got to consider holding on to this.
That's a save in my mind.
Defo loses the op. There's no Blade Storm available. The next round for Gambit looks awful. Absolutely awful. Acend going to keep 5 alive. I mean, actually, other than Zeek, there's not even shields that need repurchase in here. That's bread here on this setup from Acend, but they've already drawn this rotation again. Like I said, Nat's going to be the only one to try and defend a site here. We'll find Kiles, but actually we'll find Zeek as well. He's going to stop this one before it gets started.
And hey, if Defo can't do it, put Nats on the site and say, all right, bud, we need you to lock this down, otherwise we're done for. Spike left on his side, and the bullet just gives him a haircut. These 3 looking vicious. cNed does find Nats, but not without him finding another body to add to the tally. 2v4 isn't going to be easy. A lot of potential trades favorable as well. cNed still going to isolate Defo. And BONECOLD the last one alive. But it's a 1v2. This is far more feasible than it was before. Spike well within grasp, but Chronicle.
And Redgar or Defo here. And She is able to find an angle through. Nats will be detected
Time to
on
go.
site as well.
Yeah, they've got to hit this site right about now. Chronicle trying to spam away, try and get some chip damage, but Nats is now surrounded. He's got players right, left, center. Ult comes in, and the plant going to be going down as well. Nats actually decides to get aggressive. Oh no, Nats unchecked is always deadly. Chronicle's got his side as well. And now we go into the last player standing, cNed. What do you got for us? Anything left in the tank? Absolutely not. It's Nats waiting.
A really awkward setup here on the defense from Gambit.
And now they're like, oh no. Surely not again. Surely this isn't what's happening. Look at the utility smothering them down. Nats is buying time after time. Can they finally take him down? No, they can't. Nats, the immovable object.
No way.
Unbelievable work from Nats. And Acend can't escape him. He's the final boss that they cannot get past. And Gambit have brought the scoreline so close. Once again, they look towards B.
Interesting thing here will be if they can make use of this utility ahead of null command. There you go. Actually, it's popped straight away and immediately see the nano swarm to try and buy a little bit of time. And Chronicle will find it.
But he pushes into this. The confidence is just uncontestable. And Nats is the back line, and he is not going to fall away. Nats has just destroyed them. You can't run and you can't.
Once again, they're very cautious. They're trying to figure out where Defo's repositioned to. Kiles might even try and bait a little contact here in double doors.
Yeah, but they've got an early rotation as well. Chronicle's coming over, and I quite like that. Defo's got himself hopping out the ult. Nat still finds one. No matter what they do, Acend can't do anything. They are left without an answer. And it is just a clean sweep from Gambit. 5 alive. BONECOLD presented the impossible. Tries to make it happen. And Gambit take the lead from Acend.
Without breaking a sweat. Honestly, some of these rounds are just...
Just one of these players. It looks like he's going to spot Kiles pretty soon. And he does. He finds Kiles and he just got a glimpse of a second. 100% confirmation that they are eyeing up this side of the map. He can fall away and buy a lot of time. They don't have to over-rotate.
Well, again, the fact that it's Kiles on, like, knowing how Kiles plays. You see here, Sheydos actually doubles down. So it looks like Acend still want to try and navigate their way past this Viper's pit onto A.
Good luck. Because we know who's there. Redgar this time holds across. cNed finds one. Redgar sprays in. He gets one connection, but it's still going to be Nats, who finally gets denied by starxo. There's a chance! And he gets ripped away, Redgar! It's 10 seconds!